Hello everyone.
Hey.
Today I'm here with Vincent
Vincent the retard man. Do you consider that as a swear word?
I don't know if kids.
I mean, yeah, kids shouldn't be saying it, but at the same time, it's not exactly a swear word. I mean, it's like a mental disability.
Oh.
Anyways, Vincent the R-Man here. I'm pretty sure if you search up Vincent the R-Man, you'll still find me. I'm also recording at the same time. If you guys want to see my take, which is no different, it's really just a black screen with Vincent's podcast number 2 with 9G on it.
Okay, before we get started, let me just say this. Go check out the new Bugs Bunny marathon on Boomerang. And I'm also having one on my channel.
And
so Bugs Bunny is 80 years old.
Very old, very old.
He deserves all the love he gets. He's an enemy to Mickey Mouse. Like, he's a Warner Brothers character. He's Mickey Mouse's rival. Anyways,
very inspiring speech. Very inspiring speech.
So the first topic is us and our channels.
Oh, okay. Well, where do you want to start?
Well, I upload cartoons. I upload public domain cartoons.
I'm more of like a upload video games kind of guy, so if you guys want to see, like, I upload a whole bunch of stuff. Find Us at Freddy's, Minecraft, Roblox. God, I don't like, flexing that, oh, I'm a Roblox YouTuber, I'm so cool. No, I'm more of like a kind of, like, oh, yeah. Also, I swear a lot in my videos. I'm not going to swear in these because I respect 9G as a person. Not going to say his name because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want me to say his name.
Okay, now next, I want to talk about Mean Green Jelly Bean. You guys should know who Mean Green Jelly Bean is.
Even I know who he is, and I don't watch him. 9G talks about him a lot.
He has improved over the years. His content is not the best ever, but he has improved over the years. And yeah, go check out Litten in Minecraft. I think that's his best video.
What is it again?
Litten in Minecraft. I know it sounds dumb and unoriginal, but just bear with me. It's good.
All right.
It's not bad. It's not great. It's meh good. It's all right. It's okay for a Mean Green Jelly Bean video.
Alright. Oh yeah, I also didn't really introduce my guest on my kind of side. Yeah, sorry for the late introduction. We're both recording at the same time, so you can kind of see the error there. But yeah, I'm here with 9G. He's my guest, but I'm also his guest at the same time, so guestception, I guess. Anyways, you can go on with your questions or, well, responses? I'm not really asking many questions, so...
Next, here's a topic that we might like to talk about. Video games.
Yeah, I'm definitely into video games.
Same. I play a lot of Nintendo. Like, a lot.
Yeah, I play a lot of Nintendo as well. I kind of grew up with the Wii and the Xbox 360. So yeah, the Wii is definitely a big part of my childhood. Mario Galaxy, beautiful.
Yeah, I have a Wii U. I played it when I was like a toddler with my grandpa. I know that sounds weird, but...
Yeah, I grew up using a Wii. Like, the Wii is... Oh, man, I loved Mario Galaxy so much. It was... Oh.
Yeah, I have a Switch. My grandpa has a Wii. He actually loves video games. Believe it or not. Which is kind of weird for an old person to like video games.
Not really. I mean, like, it's new technology is new technology. And I mean, I could see where, like, whoa, this is new. This is really cool. Like, my dad's kind of the same thing. He's been playing video games since he was 6, but he's also, like, what, 36, I think? Himself, so, like, 30 years ago, he's been playing video games.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna say how old my mom is. I'll tell you it off camera. Anyways, point is, yeah, so, how do you feel about Fortnite?
For what?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. I don't really play the game myself. As my channel knows, I kind of like try to avoid Fortnite as a topic. I just really don't like battle royale games, especially ones that have a $40 game mode that has nothing to do with battle royale and give you no perks in battle royale. You know.
It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I don't care for it.
Yeah, that's also something, you know. I mean, like me, my best friend plays Fortnite religiously, and my other best friend, they're both named Jacob. One's, in the description, there's Gruff and Jacob. Gruff is the guy who I recorded a video with a while ago on the murder mystery game, Cat, and Jacob's the guy.
I have a question, who's D-Beater? I know who that is. I know who that is.
D-Beater, yeah, that's Loweye. That's the guy who I
What? That's Loweye? Oh my god.
Yeah, he decided to change his name from like Amoingon to, well, it was okay, and now it's just D-Beater 73. There's a funny story behind that too. So one day he was just like, Vincent, I want a name change. So I was like, oh, alright, what's on the table? He's like, well, I mean, I want something funny, but something that's also like stupid at the same time. And so he's like, oh, I know it, D-Beater 73. I was like, that is perfect, that is beautiful, my man. So, you know, he just changed it.
You guys don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, in my description, you know, under Amoingon, there's D-Beater 73. I'm not going to say the actual name because I respect 9G. But, you know, he posts stalker content, not like stalker like, wow, I creep up on girls. Stalker's a game in like the late 2000s that has stuff to do with Chernobyl. Very cool gameplay, actually.
Okay, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, we're getting very off topic.
You know what? We're kind of rushing this.
Yeah, we should kind of take it back, you know? It's fine. We got time.
Let's stop at like 5.
5, alright.
Can you talk that much?
Talk about much? Okay, let me ask you a question. What's your favorite Nintendo game?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I love Nintendo, but so many games.
Alright, let's kind of stray from that topic. What's your favorite game of all time?
That's a hard question too. I love video games.
Yeah, it's a hard question for me as well.
Mario. I like Mario. I like Zelda. I like Sonic.
I definitely have more of a bias towards Xbox 360 games because, you know, I grew up with it. So I think, really, my favorite game of all time has to be either Mario 64. No, Mario. So number 1 of all time, Mario Galaxy. Number 2 of all time. Yeah. Number 2 of all time in my tier list is Minecraft, because really, no matter how long you take a break from it, it's like a really easy game to get a hold of. And number 3, Mario 64. Mario 64 is a classic, and it kind of like revolutionized the whole 3D kind of game mindset, or 3D platformer, I should say.
Yeah.
Kind of revolutionized that whole thing.
You should play Odyssey.
Yeah, I definitely haven't given it a try yet, but I have it in my mindset to do it. What is your opinions on Breath of the Wild? I know this is definitely late, but what's your opinions on Breath of the Wild?
I love it.
Yeah, it's a really cool game. God, I spent like $20 on amiibos just so I could get like classic Ocarina of Time Link costume. Oh, that has to be my 4th favorite game, actually, Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, God, it's like beautiful, man.
I have the remake for the 3DS. I have the 3DS remake.
Oh, the 3DS. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I love the 3DS.
Bro, the DSi. Oh my god.
Quit making me feel nostalgic.
Exactly, man. I grew up. Oh god. I had a DS, and you know the new Super Mario Bros. DS game, like the first one, the OG that kind of rebooted the whole 2D Mario.
Yeah.
I had that, and I loved it so much. I played it so much, like before we actually had a Xbox 360. I played it so much, and
Yeah,
like
the second game
second
for
game,
Super Mario DS is on the 3DS, and I have it.
yeah, I didn't really like the second game as much, but it's still like really cool.
Yeah,
But
it had some improvements.
yeah, basically the same game, but I mean that's basically every Mario game. Yeah, let me get back onto my story. So every night I would play it really late, and my parents would walk through, so I would like quickly shut the DS. But then Mario would bye, and then like see you next time. So like I would get busted every time because I forgot that whenever you close it without exiting the thing, he'll say bye bye. And I swear to God, I got so mad at Mario because he snitched on me every time I tried to stay up with the DS, man.
Wow, great job, mascot of Nintendo.
Thanks, snitch, man. Anyway, that was really off topic.
Thanks, Mario. If that's even your last name.
Yeah, if you think about it, Mario, and Luigi
I mean,
Mario.
it's Super Mario Bros. Think about it.
Then at the same time, it could just be referencing Mario, and because Mario's the most notable in the series, because like
he's the main character.
Yeah, he's very main character, and the Luigi's kind of like, oh, well, he was introduced.
He was kind of more of a sidekick.
Yeah. Like, oh, he was a playable character in Mario Bros. 2. I mean, in Mario Bros. 1, you can play as him.
Notice how in the Mario games, sometimes Mario treats Luigi like trash?
I don't exactly notice that, but I mean, like, yeah, that's definitely there. But brother rivalry, I have, like, 3 brothers, and your brother rivalry is definitely a thing. But, it's all lighthearted and fun. We never actually go way overboard and, try to like seriously hurt ourselves or each other.
Yeah. Next, I want to talk about. I don't think you really watch these, but cartoons.
Now, I sometimes sit down and watch some good old Looney Tunes. I think I watched that one Bugs Bunny movie from a long time ago. I remember one of them was
which one was it the Looney Bugs Bunny movie or the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie? There's like 3 of them.
I don't know which one it was. I know that it had like a whole bunch of stories, and one of them was Bugs
101 Rabbit Tales.
That could be it, but like one of the stories was with Bugs Bunny and the cowboy guy with the
Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam. Like he was like the pharaoh of the Egypt area, and
that's 101 Rabbit Tales.
Yeah. All right, yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to movies, the Looney Tunes aren't that good, but the movies are just a compilation of the old cartoons.
Right.
And they added some new cutscenes. It's very cheap to make, but they're still enjoyable in a way.
Right.
Yeah. One of my inspirations are Tex Avery. I don't know if you heard of him.
I have not.
Yeah, it's probably because you're not into old cartoons. But...
Yeah, I'm more of into like kind of modernized cartoons. I don't even really watch cartoons much. I don't really watch TV much unless it's to watch a movie. Like, like if it's like a movie like something like Tropic Thunder, I like to watch Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder is good.
Yeah, Tex Avery, he created Chili Willy from Woody Woodpecker, the penguin.
Oh my God, I remember. You gotta stop reminding me of stuff, man.
Am I making you feel nostalgic?
Kinda, like oh God. You're making me remember so much, man. Thank you. Honestly, thank you for reminding me of all this stuff of my childhood.
Yeah, he created Chili Willy. He also created Droopy. You probably don't know who he is, but he makes a lot of appearances in Tom and Jerry movies and shows. But he's not exactly a Tom and Jerry character. They were made by the same company, but not the same people.
Right, I can understand that because new generations of people flow in and out of animation studios.
Yeah,
so
Tom and Jerry are very iconic, and they were the most popular. So they got all the show titles. They had the names and all of the titles So, because they were the most popular characters.
Right, right.
I mean, it's a cat chasing a mouse, but with clever slapstick ideas or something like that.
Right.
That's why people enjoy it. It's not something I would watch like. I wouldn't watch Tom and Jerry on a daily basis, but I would watch it when I'm in the mood to watch slapstick humor.
Yeah, it definitely has some kind of goofy stuff going on.
Yeah.
Uh, hmm. What's your opinion on the old propaganda cartoons of Disney?
Oh yeah, I love talking about this.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to talk about it because it has some sensitive topics, but
Yeah.
we can just glance over it if you want. But if you wanna talk about it, you know we can.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one. What was it?
It was
The Fierce Face, the one with Donald Duck.
yeah, I think it was Donald Duck and the Führer's something. The Führer's Scheiss. That would have been a German bad word. I don't
that
think
cartoon
it's
where Donald Duck gets tortured by Nazis.
Yeah.
I kind of felt sorry for him, but it was just the dream.
Yeah. Man, old propaganda cartoons are whack, man.
Oh,
and some of them were
you
even
should
like
see the
racist.
Warner Brothers ones. They are crazy. Don't watch the African American ones. They are really racist and they will shock you. Do not watch them. I'm not saying don't pretend that they don't exist, just don't watch them.
Right. And at the same time,
don't avoid them, but don't watch them because they're not good.
A lot of people are mad that, like, you know, like almost 100 years ago, there were, you know, racist cartoons. I don't agree
there
with
were racist cartoons everywhere.
But at the time, it was seriously like the norm, and they kind of had to do it. Like from a business standpoint, if everyone was doing it, why wouldn't you?
I'm going to say the title of this cartoon. It sounds inappropriate, and it probably is. It's by Universal, the company that made Woody Woodpecker. It's an animated short, and I don't recommend watching it. It's banned in America. And it's called Scrub Me Mama with a Boogie Beat. And it's public domain. And it's very racist and very offensive.
Yeah, a lot of these old cartoons that are racist, you know, I don't like watching them. But at the same time, they're kind of important for history, because we can't just ignore the part whenever the USA was on, like, oh no, this is bad, they're killing random people, you know?
Yeah, Donald Duck, the reason why Donald Duck was in the propaganda cartoon was, it was because in the 40s, Donald Duck had more film appearances than in Mickey Mouse. Also, he was really popular in the 40s, and in the 40s, Disney was barely making Mickey Mouse cartoons, because no one really cared anymore. They were just making Donald and Goofy cartoons.
Yeah, talking about Goofy, what's your opinions on the Goofy movie? Like,
oh, I freaking love that.
Yeah, it's
that
really
was my
nice.
childhood.
Yeah, I love the Goofy movie. It's really good.
I love it.
It's like really cool that they introduced like a son and like a whole kind of storyline with Goofy, because Goofy, you know, I'm not much one for like, you know, Mickey Mouse or anything, but Goofy's always kind of been my favorite character.
Yeah, because he's goofy. And yeah, that's what's great about Goofy.
Best way to put it, really, yeah.
His cartoons are hilarious. Some of them are more adult. Like, there was a scene where the milkman came and sat down the milk, and Goofy accidentally kissed the milkman and thought it was his wife. Back then, Goofy actually had a wife that was a human and he was a dog. But we're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about the cross animal breeding. I don't want to imagine that. Okay, well.
Yeah, sorry for putting that image in your head.
Nah, it's fine. It's all good.
I mean, we are a bunch of traumatized kids. So.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, yeah. Anyways, What else are some good questions? Do you have anything to ask?
Do you care for Gravity Falls? I watch it sometimes. Apparently, it's like the best cartoon ever.
The story is, I mean, it's alright. I mean, I like how it's all interconnected, but at the same time, I think it tries too hard to do that. Like, a lot of shows are able to do that seamlessly,
Yeah,
but they kind of pull out random stuff, just like, oh, well, yeah, that happened. Yes, that happened. What do you mean that was a mistake?
Yeah, I know a lot of people say this, but I don't really like modern cartoons. Like, if you connect the old ones to the new ones, you can see what I'm talking about. Like, the old ones had more freedom, and I think it's because they had more freedom and more hard work put into them.
Right. But at the same time, older cartoons lacked a lot of color,
Yeah.
and they also were a lot more kind of frank, to be precise. They were a lot more vulgar, you could say, because they weren't exactly directed for kids. They were directed towards adults, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, let me tell you something interesting. Looney Tunes, it was actually originally meant for adults. It was never meant for kids. Like, if you ask any of the directors, they will tell you that they were not meant for kids. Like, why do you think there's so many adult jokes in old cartoons? Why do you think there's so many adult jokes? Think about it.
Right.
Like, their cartoons, Warner Brothers, they weren't meant for kids. But apparently, in the 90s, or 60s, they decided to put Looney Tunes on TV, even though it's not meant for kids. They put it on Saturday morning cartoons. Which, let's talk about Saturday morning cartoons. Do you know what those are?
I never really grew up with cable, but I kind of have a slight idea on what they are, yeah.
Yeah, you get up, you have a bowl of cereal, you watch Fox Kids, Kids WB or whatever, or Disney's One Saturday Morning or whatever. You had back in the 60s and 70s, you had 3 networks, but in the 90s, you had way more networks.
Yeah, I like how television kind of expanded from what it used to be into now, where it's kind of a necessity in every home. And it's kind of a shame that I haven't grown up with cable, because
yeah, you were missing out on a lot.
And, I still watch shows like Wow Wow Wubbzy, Oswald, Yo Gabba Gabba, or things I watched as a really young child.
Yeah, I watched those.
And then, I went on to SpongeBob,
yeah.
Whenever I went over to my grandparents, because whenever they still lived in town, they actually had cable, so I would watch, the occasional, Fairly Odd Parents, or, Danny Phantom. I think I've seen, one episode. But it always seemed like an interesting concept. I've seen, 2 episodes of Ben 10 there.
Yeah, I don't... Was it the original or the...
Original.
Oh, yeah, I love the original. The new one is garbage. Do not watch that.
I don't really
It looks bad. It's I get Teen Titans Go vibes from it. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't really like Teen Titans Go either. I mean, Teen Titans is really cool, but Teen Titans
Go, it's just gross. Why do kids like it? It's gross. It's not funny. There's an episode where Raven has these legs, these thick legs, and then she becomes Lady Legacy, and the Titans grow some legs, and they get up in a huddle and kiss their sweaty legs, they're very sweaty, and they kiss them, which almost made me want to throw up, and I'm like, ew. Is this what kids like nowadays?
I don't know, man. Raven with some thick thighs.
Goth girls are the best.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you for saying that, yeah. Oh god,
You're not the only one.
One of my girlfriends was kind of I would consider her a goth girlfriend, but gosh, do they, wow. They are definitely
I don't
different
know what
from
is about them, but they're hot.
something about them. Yeah. Thank you for sharing my opinion. Well, sharing an opinion with me, because I don't actually own the opinion. We just share a similar opinion. Yeah, man, that kind of reminds me. A lot of my ex-girlfriends were considered goth girls around my school.
Yeah, I just want to say this. If you're a little kid watching this, pause the video.
Or just skip ahead, or
skip it, or turn it off if you want to.
yeah.
I am not a furry.
Goth and
I just want to make that very clear.
I don't see a different. I don't see a similarity between goths and furries. When did this become about furries?
Well, I just want to say that I'm not a furry. I just want to make that clear.
I'm not a furry
I
either.
think that furries are gross.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird dressing up as an animal and doing things to each other, thinking that you're animals. Is kind of.
Yeah. Furries are people who are obsessed with cartoon characters or video games or books or whatever.
Oh, that reminds me.
That are animals.
One of my ex-girlfriends, this was like a really low point in my life. She really had a thing for wolves. Like, to a point where she would sketch them, she would, like, draw fake wolf marks on her arm, she would bark. I was really desperate, man. And she was really short, too, like... Alright, I'm just going to stand up in real life, so you can see. She was, like, up to here. Real short. And she was, like, she was a bit older than me. She was up to my chest, and she was older than me by, like, 5 months. Man... And, like, she would, like, try to growl at people. She bit someone in school. And this was, like, in middle school times.
Oh my gosh.
So this was, like, a good few years ago. And she bit someone. A teen. Fucking biting some... I said a bad word.
It's fine. You didn't hear that.
You know what? We did say to skip ahead. So, you know. Hope you skipped ahead.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's stray from this topic. Let's forget that I said that.
So we're done talking about. I want to talk more about cartoons. Yeah, go check out Tex Avery. And have you heard about the Censored 11?
No.
Look it up. It's not inappropriate. Well, it is. It's racism. They're Warner Brothers cartoons from the 30s and 40s that make fun of African Americans. That's their target. Warner Brothers put all the cartoons up together and then locked them up and banned them. They got banned. But some of them went into the public domain, and you can find some of them online.
Yeah, and truly in this age, if you try to delete something, you can't truly delete it. Like, if there's something that people want to find, they'll find it.
Yeah.
That's really just the glory of YouTube, or no, the glory of the internet, really. Someone wants to, like, try to run from their mistakes? Nah, you gotta own up to that. There was a YouTuber today on Twitter, I'm JStation. He made a tweet saying that he was going to false copyright strike 2 YouTubers because they made fun of him. You can't copyright strike someone for, you know, making fun of you.
Is he an idiot?
I mean, if you've seen his content, yes, he's an idiot.
His content is fake.
Yeah, he
Remember
tried to...
when I wonder if Xander and Cuckoo still believe in that crap.
Yeah, I can't believe my brothers actually believe that. But yeah, so he made a tweet saying that he was going to false copyright strike, well, false ZMCA people. And then he deleted it like an hour later, but people still had screenshots. He still had like millions of, well, not millions. He still had thousands of retweets. People really hated him for it.
Alright, I want to talk about a YouTuber. One of my favorite YouTubers. His name is WH Dude. He makes SML content and live streams. And there are people who apparently hate Logan and also hate WH2 for some reason, and he didn't do anything wrong. And they're making clone accounts of WH Dude, and they're pretty much, yeah, they're making clone accounts.
They're trying to make him say bad things.
Yeah, and they're trying to make him look like a bad person, which is illegal.
Yeah, defamation, and identity fraud, identity theft. What else is it? Slander. So yeah, multiple things that you could get in trouble for legally because you want to imitate someone online. I mean, like if you
and they're leaving a bad image on WH2. There are people who think it's actually WH2, but it's really not. It's not him.
Like if you make a parody account on like Twitter or something, you know, there's nothing wrong with that as long as it's in good light.
But yeah, people are saying it's just a parody account, but you didn't say anything. You didn't say anything or made it clear that it's a parody account. Like, you're acting like it's actually WH2. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I don't like people who try to act like other people to make them get less famous.
It's like Mean Green Jelly Bean when I called him out for ripping off SML. 2 weeks later, oh, it's just a parody. And I'm like, oh, shut up. Don't use that excuse.
Yeah, people who try to pull out that card, I don't have much respect for. Also, I've been bleeding for a good 5 minutes now. I'm fine though. Like, you can see the blood. I mean, it's not much blood, but it's fine.
It's been 31 minutes.
Do you want me to go grab some bottled waters?
Yeah.
As we take a break. Alright, you want, like, any flavoring? I got some flavors. Like, we have lemonade. Alright, I'm gonna pause my recording. I don't know if you can pause yours. Alright, guys, I'm back.
Yeah, we're back.
I mean, my recording didn't have any time between those two intervals because I could pause my recording. Nothing wrong with not being able to pause your recording, though.
Yeah. Alright. So, what do you think about the plush community? I know you don't really know much or watch. Like, you used to watch SML.
A bit, yeah. But, I know that, a lot of the plush community...
It's toxic.
I mean,
Crazy Mario Bros, Super Mario Logan, Awesome Mario Bros, they are stupid in real life. Some of their content is good, but in real life they're stupid. They're idiots.
Right.
That's why some people hate them.
Yeah, I think it could be said that most communities are toxic in a lot of ways. Like, one community, I don't really like bringing up Roblox much, because, you know, like, oh, you're a Roblox YouTuber, cool, you probably, your recordings probably suck, and you probably use Notepad to talk, but really, you know, like, A Bizarre Day is a good example of it on Roblox. I mean, the game is okay, I guess, like, it's a good stray from all the Project JoJo clones that you see, but, you know, like, the community, the staff itself is really toxic. Everything about it is really toxic. People banning people for mentioning, like, there was an ex-member, Keldy, that Pot Dog banned because Keldy was giving criticism. So he was like a head staff and he got banned for giving criticism. And I got blocked on Twitter by them and banned from their Discord for saying something about Keldy.
That's stupid. You know what? I hate people on the internet. That just goes to show that people are stupid nowadays. I hate people.
I could drink to that. Myself included, I'm very stupid. Actually, I mean, with all this persona off,
I'm stupid in a funny way, like a goofy way, but I do stupid stuff, like in a funny way. But not like stupid stuff where I yell at people and say, you're a hater because you don't like Super Mario Logan. I'm going to unsubscribe. You know, like those people?
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself too unintelligent, but at the same time, you know, like, I stutter a lot and it makes me seem a lot less intelligent. I'm in, like, all honors, man. The only thing I'm lacking in is the math department because I suck at math. But you know, reading, science, language arts.
Yeah, I suck
history,
at math too.
Math's hard.
Luckily,
man.
but I practiced a lot and I got an A in math this year.
I think I got like a B. B isn't that bad.
Yeah. At first I got a D, then I got a C, then I got a B, then I got an A. And I think it's from practicing a bit.
Practice makes perfect.
People in class think I'm stupid because I don't know much about math. So they think I'm stupid, which I am not.
Really, school isn't about learning, it's more about remembering.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how smart you are.
You could be the smartest person in the world and just not remember stuff. Like...
Yeah, it's okay to not remember something. Just make sure it's really important you do when you're in, like, school.
Yeah, we don't recommend, you know, doing stuff like dropping out of school or anything, because dropping out is losing a lot of life chances, life choices.
That's stupid. I want to keep on going to school because I want to be an animation director. And an animator, and a producer.
I don't exactly know what I want to do. I mean, I don't really talk much about my music career on this channel, but I definitely like pursuing music. It's kind of been my passion. A few years ago, I played the saxophone. I'm learning guitar. I know the piano a bit. Not like enough to be a god dang Mozart, but...
Yeah, it's almost 5. It's almost time to end the podcast.
I'm actually going past 5. I'm just going to be tired and probably a lot less responsive and probably a bit tired. I think I've said that already. Also, I recommend you put your cap on your water bottle. Sorry for kind of interrupting, but we don't want it spilling and ruining your phone or the mouse or my AirPods. But these aren't even AirPods, they're just knockoff earbuds. This is great. This podcast has been fun so far.
Do you like Animaniacs?
I really like Animaniacs.
It's a huge part of my childhood or whatever, even though I am a child.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest cartoons ever. Do you agree? The jokes are actually funny. It's not like haha poop slapstick jokes. Like the jokes are actually funny.
Yeah.
Like it isn't like other cartoons. It stands out.
Funnier than my comedy, that's for sure.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. The fact that the Animaniacs is really good.
You guys, if you haven't seen Animaniacs, it's a must-watch. It's good. You know what? It's not good. It's one of the greatest shows ever. I just burped. Wow.
Nice. Yeah, here at Vincent the R-Man, my comedy is really degraded. You know, with my 15 years of experience in this world, I've realized the only way to be funny is to try to be the opposite of funny and hope that people kind of like, oh, well, he's ironically being unfunny. That's not really true. Don't try that. Oh, God, I'm really tired, but we can keep going.
Yeah.
I'll think of a question. What do you think of the new Minecraft Nether update? Or have you not checked that out yet?
I haven't checked it out yet.
It's really good.
Yeah, it looks good.
The Nether, you know how in Minecraft the Nether used to be kind of like a thing that you go to once or twice to get blaze rods to go to the end. But now it's actually like habitable. Like you could actually build a nice house there. You actually have more of a reason because you know there's Nether right now. And in my PS4 world, which is my oldest world across all platforms, it's not my oldest world that I've ever had because you know I had an Xbox 360 world. But like I created that world in like 2016. So it's been here for quite some time. and it's been through a lot of the updates for the PS4. I think even before the Pillage and Village update, before the Aquatic update, before a lot of updates.
Yeah, a lot of people are attacking WH Dude because Hat Kid from A Hat in Time.
Right.
Yeah, he made a child. Child joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And, people are attacking him for it, but it's just a joke.
At the same time, that's
real.
Right, but at the same time, that's kind of far, man.
Yeah. WH2 doesn't really do inappropriate content. He's mostly family friendly. It's just that he criticizes SMO videos and reacts to them. He doesn't cuss. He cussed in the first episode of his new podcast.
And I guess I cursed in this episode of the podcast too. But in my first podcast, I was a sailor. I was a dang marine, man. my friend kind of started making jokes about that. Like, Loweye was like, "Man, when did you become the sailor? When did you become the Navy?" Yeah, my content definitely shifted because before all this, like 9-10 months ago, when my channel was still kid friendly, like really kid friendly.
Yeah.
I didn't even use mic. I was recording from my phone in my room where I had spare time.
That's what I do. I also record on my laptop. I'm trying to use new editing skills.
Yeah, and I showed 9G OBS. OBS is really good. You guys should try it. It's definitely good, and it doesn't give your computer viruses. And a lot of YouTubers use it. I'm almost done with my water already. Dang. Have you what do you think Minecraft needs as an update? What's a thing that you think you've wanted for a long time?
We have Minecraft Simpsons, we have Minecraft Mario, we have Minecraft Steven Universe, Adventure Time. What else?
But what would you like to see added, as an in-game update, not as a texture pack?
An update.
I think what needs to happen is a cave update.
Oh yeah.
Cause caves now, you go down there, you get diamonds, you get iron, you get coal, and you go out and you never come back. Unless you need more of any of those resources. But now, whenever you have netherite, fully enchanted netherite to have unbreaking and mending, you never need to go out again, really. You get more resources unless you die. But what we need is a cave update, adding more cave biomes, ice biomes down in caves. Yeah. Or something that'll make spawn rates cause if there could be mobs exclusive to caves or cave bosses, that would be really cool. To a stone golem or something, to combat the iron golem, and they would summon small iron golems to fight you. That would be such a cool idea.
Yeah. I kind of have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you like Looney Tunes?
Looney Tunes
I
isn't
recommend
bad.
You check out the 30s and 40s ones, not the 50s and 60s ones. The 50s and 60s ones aren't bad. Stay away from the late 60s ones. They are terrible. They are considered to be the worst Warner Brothers cartoons ever.
Is there a lot of stupid hippie jokes, I'm guessing?
No, it's just the animation. It has a lower budget. Daffy Duck is chasing Speedy Gonzales. The mouse that goes, Aiba, Iba, Iba, Angwe. Daffy is chasing Speedy Gonzales. It makes no sense.
The Spanish mouse?
Yeah, Speedy Gonzales.
Little Spanish stereotype mouse?
Yeah.
Kind of funny, because, a lot of people see me and they're like, oh, well, he looks kind of German. What they don't know is that, you kind of know. My grandma's completely Spanish. You've seen my grandma, right?
Yeah.
She's completely Spanish.
Yeah, I know.
But it doesn't really show in my blood. well, on my skin. I mean, I look German. God, I have a lot of arm hair. I have a lot of this hair everywhere. Like, God. I mean, I don't have a camera or anything on here. I kind of want a webcam.
I have a webcam.
Yeah, I'm going to try to save up for a webcam with my new computer whenever I get one. I'm saving up for one, so I can actually record during the day in my room. Would be way better. But yeah, I want to, yeah, it's just...
Yeah, pretty soon in the future, when I probably become like, when I'm 15, I might get my own computer.
Yeah, I'm saving up my own money. It'll cost like $600.
My grandma gives me money. I barely have any chores. I'm gonna start having chores when I get older, though.
Yeah, whenever...
I'm lucky.
Yeah, whenever my sister left, you know, I got like all her chores, so I have to do like the entire kitchen. That's why it's so clean.
Are you mad at your sister?
I mean, I definitely find it hard to forgive her a lot of the times.
Do you miss her?
A lot, yeah. Kind of like she ran away, and
yeah, I kind of do too.
I don't know what to do because, you know, like she used to be the one who ran the house, and now she just ran away, and now I'm kind of here. Like, well, I have 3 brothers who won't listen to me. My parents can't quit their jobs or we lose the house.
Oh.
It's rough. Everything's rough, you know.
It's not the same without Miranda.
Right, yeah. But I mean, now she's going out with her boyfriend, going to West Virginia or whatever, living the time of her life.
Do you want to move to California with me and your brothers?
Maybe actually.
Like that's where all the big studios and companies are. You might get lots of people get careers there. It's a perfect place to start a career.
It's also where I was born.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah, I was born in Sacramento, but I lived in like Meadow Vista. Yeah, Meadow Vista. But I was born in a hospital in Sacramento. I'm pretty sure my great-grandma Betty still lives there too. She lives in a little trailer park, but she's kind of suffering from some illnesses now.
Oh.
And it's...
The coronavirus?
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Oh.
It's kind of been happening like a few months before the whole outbreak. She's just been having general health problems. She's really old. She's in her, I think, 90s now. Dang.
Yeah. We have about... We don't really have
like
much
7 minutes, really.
Yeah. We don't really have much time.
Hey, 7 minutes is a bit, you know. We can always just talk about stuff.
So, what do you think about the characters in Steven Universe? The
characters, you
like,
know,
not the show as a whole, but just like
right.
the characters.
The character designs are definitely something.
Yeah?
I really like the character designs. They're really nice. They're really well done.
Alright.
But the character development is something I've kind of like...
I don't like the filler characters. I mean, some of them are okay, like Lars and Sadie. I'm very...
They actually have something to do with, you know, like, they kind of make the whole Beach City feel a lot more
Yeah,
real.
I like some of the characters in Beach City, but Lars and Sadie feel like really important characters, but everyone else just feels... They just feel like side characters. They feel... Ew.
Right, but I mean, at the same time, you can't just have a show with a million main characters. You know, you gotta have some side characters.
Yeah, I like Lars and Sadie. They're the most interesting.
Right. But yeah, so character development wise, you know, Steven barely changes throughout the series.
Yeah.
Like, his character development's just, haha, funny fat kid. You know, that's all it is, really.
Yeah. He also likes to help people. And that's pretty much Steven's character. I like Spinel.
Spinel.
I love Spinel.
Her character development was, I mean, she had a good motive. You know, you can't lie. The motive was pretty good. The whole villain, kind of good for like a few minutes, and then villain again, and then good again. You know,
yeah,
that's
she's
like
pretty much an antagonist.
yeah, but yeah, I definitely like her kind of development curves. You know, it has some ups, a lot of downs, but yeah, overall character development, it's below average, but it's still, you know,
What
like,
about
feasible.
her design? Do you like that rubber hose 1930s design?
I mean, it's alright looking, I guess.
Does it remind you of Cuphead?
Sorta, I guess.
Are you gonna watch the Cuphead show?
That I do not know. I don't have much plans to, but at the same time,
it's by
not
the
like...
same people who made the game.
Right.
It looks good, but why does Cuphead need a cartoon?
Exactly, yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's, they didn't get like a full-on cartoon.
I mean, they're getting a movie though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at the same time, Cuphead kind of seems like it would fit more into a show because, you know, kind of old, themey, and Five Nights at Freddy's is more well, I mean, it would be
also
a horror movie seems
it's
like
by the new Cuphead show is by the same guy who made the 2013 Mickey Mouse shorts on Disney XD. I actually kind of enjoyed those.
The ones that try to bring back the old kind of feel to Mickey Mouse.
It doesn't really work, but it tries some new stuff and it has some improvements. It's not the greatest ever. It's not the greatest ever, but it is kind of an improvement. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's definitely something. Yeah, it's the Cuphead movie. There's just video game series in general.
They're not very good.
Yeah, generally like video game movies.
I don't like the Mario shows.
I kind of like the animated shorts, you know, like the animated shows, but like the movie sucks. The movie bombed.
There were rumors that the directors were drunk.
I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't doubt that. They were probably smoking something too on the side, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, like a horror game would possibly go good as a movie. Yeah, but, like I can't exactly remember, or I can't exactly see Five Nights at Freddy's fitting as a movie. Like, you know, would you just like watch as the night goes slowly goes?
Can Bendy and the Ink Machine be a movie? Can that be a movie?
I mean, it could possibly. I never really finished the story of Bendy.
I like the Sonic movie.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna suck.
Yeah,
like most CGI movies.
Not most CGI, but most video game CGI. Yeah.
I hate the 2018 Woody Woodpecker movie. It's on Netflix.
I think it's bad. Okay. I think it's okay, I guess.
It's bad. It's nothing. It's nothing compared to the original.
Right, but at the same time, it's kind of like a nice thing that they brought back Woody Woodpecker. I pinched my hand on my knife.
He is an icon. It's kind of sad that not much people don't really remember him.
Yeah, but you know, some things are just better left to age, you know?
Like, people can remember Mickey Mouse, but they can't remember Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes are icons. How do you not know who they are?
You know, like me,
I blame the parents. I blame the parents for not showing their kids the good stuff.
Right, yeah, that's kind of all in your right mind to do so. But at the same time, some parents at the time thought that TV would also corrupt your brain.
Yeah.
They thought it was like the devil's doing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, is it true that rabbits are good at multiplying? I probably shouldn't be thinking about this, but...
biologically, very fast reproduction rates, yes.
I see that joke in a lot of old cartoons.
Yeah, even in like the Zootopia movie, and how whenever Judy Hopps is leaving and it's like the Bunnytopia or whatever, and how the numbers like rising, that it's A lot of rabbits are. A lot of rabbits, yeah. I don't know, like, what goes on, but really it's mostly just the smaller the creature, the less time it has to develop. You know, like, a human baby is born in, like, 9 months because, you know, it's a big creature. And it, you know, needs time to develop. But, like, a small creature like a kitten, it will only take, like, a few months, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's 5 a.m.
Yeah. Alright.
It's been fun. It's been nice talking to you. Thanks for having me over.
Yeah, don't forget to check out my Bugs Bunny marathon. It comes out on November 27th, the same day Boomerang launches their Bugs Bunny marathon.
His channel's in my description.
And yeah, we will see you guys next time.
See ya.